Okay, so I wrote this thing that ended up my laptop. Okay, start over here. So I wrote this thing because I was looking at artist residencies and stuff because your girl's trying to find her next step, okay? I'm trying to grow. I'm impatient and I've just been trying to develop myself and yeah, just grow into what I'm supposed to grow into. Anyway, I wrote this thing for potential applications or whatever because you always have to have like all this shit that I am terrible at being reliable with. But I wrote this and it turned out being pretty personal and pretty, well, I mean, of course it is. It's about what my passion is. And that's always very personal, but also I'm trying to get over my anxieties about speaking my truth and being me. So it kind of turned out like a poem of sorts. Poorly written because I'm not a developed writer, okay? I have terrible grammar. My sentences were always run-ons. I don't know when to use commas. Okay, it's bad. But I'm gonna try to read it like a spoken word poem because it really just encompasses a lot of the past year and a half, year and a half of my life, and how I got to this amazing, creative, imaginative, just exciting point in myself. So I'm gonna do that. So at the top, spiritual awareness and growth, artistic expression, sustainable practice. Here it goes. Creativity pours out of my every pore. Subconscious expression hiding in plain sight. 21, almost 22. I've reached that age that demands introspection, analysis, and most of all, life-changing discovery. I am on a path. Where that path leads, one can only imagine. All of my life, I've been surrounded by family, tormented by themselves. It took 21 years to learn that I was not responsible, that I was not what they molded me into. I'm learning to let go of blame. I'm growing into something beautiful. I'm breaking chains, and I am finally able to say that I deserve to find people capable of sharing positive energy, people to listen to ideas and pave the way for amazing innovation. I hold so much love in my heart, so much compassion for the world, and a perspective that can't be explained in words. I would like to show you. I'm regularly told that I need to find my niche, which is immensely different from finding oneself, and I beg to be different. I beg to be allowed to be different. I'm an artist, designer, model, inventor, innovator, human being living on this revolving space rock, and I beg to be seen for all of it. I have spent too long making myself smaller to let go of a single piece that I have unburied. I do have one consistent piece to this puzzle, though, and that is repurposed materials. About a year ago now, I made the decision to leave a toxic family situation. It just so happened that it meant packing up my 2000 Volkswagen Jetta station wagon amidst a 3-foot snowstorm in upstate New York. After 4 hours of shoveling and lots of tears and crying in the snow, I was proudly and officially homeless. I reached out to a friend who introduced me to the owner of an antique shop / clean-out business. This man that I didn't know offered me a place to crash in exchange for some help. This is where the most amazing and transformative year of my life lies. I quickly took to the resale business, as it had always been a goal to work for myself, and art had never seemed realistic. My one hindrance was the materialism aspect. I had always hated stuff. I hated people's attachment to it, and I always did just fine with very little. Even more than the stuff, I hated the waste. That's when I realized I'd found my paradise with the trash. I would infuriate my boss by picking up every scrap and every broken object, cluttering an already jam-packed mess of things. For reference, my first week there was spent unburying a room that we called the Harry Potter closet and uncovering floor space so I would have a 6-foot by 3-foot plot to lay my sleeping bag down in. Anyway, I started to love things. Not so much the things themselves, but what they could become, which was quite literally anything. The possibilities were endless, and I wasn't stuck anymore. My imagination was running wild. Fast forward through an insane amount of life that happened in that time, and here I am. Here I am, coming out of a chrysalis of creativity and learning, pushing past my anxieties and traumas. Here I stand so fucking proud. I have made so much, and I have so much yet to create. Shit. This video is really long now. I want so badly to share this passion for sustainability, for innovation, for breaking rules and ignoring expectations. It's when I made those steps that I started exceeding all of my own. We need to stop making new materials. There's no reason for it. I lost my spot now. There's no reason for it. We need to start being intentional, purposeful, and aware. I want to see toilets repurposed into garden beds. I want to hear wind chimes made of fan blades. I want outdated fashion to become a canvas for wearable self-expression, tailored to everyone individually. Once you stop seeing trash, you start seeing possibility. You gain hope, compassion, and so much more. You grow into someone you want to look at in the mirror, because there's no such thing as junk, and there is no individual incapable of change. Thank you for seeing me. I sign my name.